Hi, this is our John Lewis A COVID Christmas Brief. So we began by deciding on what we thought the problem was and why the problem needs to be sorted. We decided that people need to be shopping more at John Lewis's Christmas and also just staying safe, so shopping online. But also to spend time with your family. So an insight that we agreed on was that screen times, not just with teens, has increased massively, and we want to try and minimise that as well over Christmas.
So our pen portraits for this project are as follows. Our main consumer on the left there will be mums or dads who are looking for stocking fillers on the run up to Christmas, and also some looking for something a bit more positive to remember the year by for their children. So I've gone for a carer, works part-time at a coffee shop, so nice amount of income coming in there. Likes to keep up to date with the news, so want something to remember what has occurred this year. Enjoys painting and poetry, is quite creative, so will enjoy looking through and having ideas from the book. And then our secondary consumer, Mark Jules. This is someone a bit younger, age 19, in his late teens. They have a little bit of disposable income, but not a massive amount because of uni student life. But they're looking for something to bond the family over for a Christmas present. Something to give mum and dad and everyone to go, ooh, that's interesting. And they just love bonding the family together.
So I introduced you to our idea, How We Survived 2020, a book named A Brief History of 2020. So the idea is with this book is that we can get families to bond over the last year's events and look back on this time as not such a bad time and reflect on it together by reminding them of the good memories throughout the year.
The book will be a brief history of 2020, and each chapter will be a different month and represent what happened in that month in it. As you can see from the page, in April 2020, the banana loaf epidemic happened. And there'll be a double page spread on that. And if there was anything else that happened in April, that was a big concern, that will be in there as well as extra pages, but nothing more than 4. And the book will look as such, a leather-bound cover with John Lewis, A Brief History of 2020 written across it. Our hero script. Our hero script will consist of a family sitting on the sofa with Christmas decorations surrounding them. And they'll all be interested in this book, by John Lewis, A Brief History of 2020. As they are going through the pages, they'll be laughing and joking about what's occurring and reminiscing on what they were doing at those times. While this is going on, the corresponding page they're on will open up in front of you, and you will feel like you're a part of the banter, a part of the family at this time. This will also mean people will be able to think how this will affect their family and how this will bring their family together in Christmas, and how something so simple as a book can get people away from these dreaded screens we've been on all year.
When it came to promotions and how we were going to promote, we chose 3 media channels, which are Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. We thought this covered a massively wide variety of all different ages, therefore targeting our target market really effectively. So here's our Instagram story. Instagram mainly targets the slightly younger generation, the Mark Juleses of the world as such. Teenagers are really good at just scrolling through Instagram, so using super quick and easy to use stories will help keep them engaged. It would be a simple swipe up link that would take you directly to the book on the John Lewis website. So then our next advert would be the Facebook post. Facebook users are much broader in ages, so this would be our main platform. We would make the ad very simple to use for those that are slightly older, and it would literally be a simple image with a picture of the book and a shop now button. By having no information on the advert, it intrigues people to go into the website and learn more. And then once on the website, it's so easy to just add to your bag and buy it. And then finally our YouTube would be the other platform that we would use. Our hero video would be on YouTube, so it would be part of an advert as well on other people's YouTube videos. So I think that would get a big audience as well.
We are also going to take over the John Lewis website with this. Our poster we're going to put up on the cover page. We didn't want to give too much away of what's in the book, so we've given slight hints and kept it quite simple, with a link to the hub there where you can purchase the book. We thought this also had the John Lewis feel to it with the black and white theme and the simple colours. You will also be able to purchase the book along with all the other products on the John Lewis website. But its page will have two options for you: a hardback or a softback. The hardback will be £15, but the softback will be £10. This means that both our consumers will be able to afford it.
Then here are just 3 points that we have highlighted that our book is all about. It makes people look back on this year and reminds them that it wasn't actually that bad and that there's something good. So there are some good things to come from it. Another is that something to be passed on, and therefore it's actually quite a meaningful gift to give someone at Christmas. And lastly, it's a good gift for Christmas as it's the end of the year and it's a good reflection to look back on.
We are going to be giving back 75% of our profits to the World Health Organization. Because this is not a profit earning project, we don't want to make any money, but we want to give back for the promise of a better year following. And we don't want to feel like we're taking away from the customers, because we've already had enough taken from us this year. So how is this going to work? We're going to get people online, get people into John Lewis shopping, because if they're looking for this book, they're going to be on the website and they're going to be looking for other Christmas gifts for the family. So it's going to get people online in John Lewis and shopping for their Christmas gifts. It's also going to bring people together over the Christmas period for something other than a screen, and take us back in history when books were the most important thing. Rationale. People want to remember the good times of 2020, but also reflect on the bad ones. It's a year that everyone wants to forget, but does it actually want to be forgotten about? So much amazing things have happened along with the bad. So we want to give them something they can remember the good times by, and something they can look back and remember the bad and have something to explain to the future generations. So our success will be families reading together and having a laugh on Christmas. To get another success of ours will be to get people off screens and connecting with the family. And finally, free advertising. People will be posting this on social media, posting relevant pages, and this will also earn us free advertising, which is the goal, and also give John Lewis a great image. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I hope you like our idea.